All right, fashion brand founders. In this video, I will cover some June 2024 fashion ad results, where every single month I cover the results we get for the previous month. So right now, recording this is in July, and I cover the June 2024 results. Every single month, I record some of the results we get just to show you the consistency we get, the kind of results we get, why we do the things we do, and whatever we share on social media is like this, like living proof we get results with this. So that's just for documentation reasons. Now, some quick pointers before we dive into it. June and July are typically the slowest months for most fashion brands, unless you're like swimwear, right? There's some exceptions. So our strategy during this time is usually just focusing on cruising and not blasting sales. So when I say by cruising is because what we like to do is we don't like to run sales to get new customers or just run any sales at all. However, we are aware that within these months are typically, it's probably like the second biggest sale period throughout every year. The first one obviously being Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Q4 pretty much. But June and July are kind of like a mini Q4. So typically the brands do two things. They don't want to run a sale at all. So what we would focus on is really cruising, not really pushing as much, more just maintaining because everybody else is just blasting sales. And obviously it's hard to compete when everyone's just freaking blasting sales, right? And you're selling at full price. Not impossible. You still get sales, we still grow, but obviously not the scale as we like that we want to. And now the second avatar is like they do want to run a sale, and if they do so, we mostly run it to the existing customers, not to new customers, right? New customers I always like to acquire at a full price without any discounting because I want new customers for the buy because of the product and the brand, not because of some crazy discount. Those are two different people actually. Second pointer is our strategy is 96% top of funnel. So on average, we spend 96% and more of the ad spend and campaigns on getting new customers, not remarketing and retargeting, because there's more there's more strangers than remarketing, which means there's more money, more scale, like 100x times more than remarketing. And that's where all the growth is. Remarketing, you can do that with email, SMS. You don't really need ads to do that, which is why our ratio is like this. So let's jump into some of the results. So for example, this one, you see on the top right, June 1st, June 30th, 2024. Here we spend 17.4K, 5.67 ROAS at a 98.7K return. So these are all top of funnel campaigns because their AOV is actually been it's a couple $100, like for around $400. So nothing cheap, which explains why the ROAS can be like this, right? All top of funnel campaigns. This one has no remarketing or retargeting, and this one they didn't want to run any sale at all. So we're just cruising, not really pushing aggressively. And that's what we're doing with this one. Now let's move on to another one. So here, this one we spent 56.5K. It's 2.72 ROAS at 154,000 return. And for this brand, she likes to scale very aggressively. So for some of you, you may think 2.72 is very low ROAS. You can argue that, but number one, she's actually profitable. And number two, her goals is she wants to aggressively scale. So as long as the ROAS is profitable, doesn't have to be the highest. As long as it's profitable, then she's fine with pushing and scaling. So that's why we do it here. This spend can rack up to like over 100K, but because of June and July, we just cruised, chill out, don't blast sales, don't do anything of that, and just chill. For example, like these two campaigns are middle and bottom of funnel, so you can see very little spend compared to the rest is just top of funnel. Here's another one. So here we spend 39K, 7.32 ROAS, 289K return. Here is, you can see the absurd high ROAS right here. 12. This is the sale. So this brand wanted to run sales during this period. That's okay. We use it on middle and bottom of funnel. The rest is 7.71, 6.32. This is all top of funnel. All right. So here we usually push much more aggressively with this, but because we're cruising again, we cruise at the spend, at this ROAS, run a sale because you wanted to, and once it's over, we ramp it back up. Here's another one. It's an Australian brand, so we spent 23.8K, 3.35 ROAS, so that's like roughly a 79.9K return. This is all top of funnel campaigns, also cruising, no discounts, no sales. She did not want to do that, so we kept it like that. And just the last one, here we spent 40.7K, 9.9 ROAS at a 402K return. Obviously, this one you can see here, 17. This one is bottom of funnel, so we ran some sales here that they wanted to clear. But funny enough, this one is actually not bottom of funnel. It's top of funnel. Pretty good ROAS, right? It's not normal, but it does happen. So there are exceptions where at the top of funnel, the ROAS can be this high. So it's just show you the range of results that we get. Like one's 9.9, this one's 3.35. It's a range of results that we get, and depending on the founder's goals, we adjust accordingly and deliver the results regardless. So these are some of the June 2024 results we've gotten. And if you're interested in working with us, just DM me or book a call, depending on which social media platform you're watching this on. If you're Instagram, you can always DM me or book the link in bio. If you're on YouTube, the booking is on the video description. So until the next time, we'll see you in the July 2024 results for the monthly results update. And if you want to check out other Fashionette content, feel free to look at other social media. You can apply it and immediately get results for your fashion brand. But again, if you're interested in working with us, just contact us.